Yeah. Hi, I'm Chris Allen, and I'm a London cab driver, and we're here to try and get the message across to number 10 Downing Street that Transport for London are totally letting us down. We are highly regulated, and Transport for London are not enforcing the law. It's as simple as that. No, it's simple as that. You know, we're being seriously undercut, and we can't compete. And the interlopers are doing what we do. They're picking up on the street. They're doing electronic hailing. They're just using sat nav. They don't know the expense of the vehicle that we've got, or the time to look through the knowledge. It's 4 years it took me, and most other drivers it's the same. That's at their own expense, and so we're all fully insured. It turns out the interlopers aren't insured. It's just not a level playing field. We cannot compete.
I'm Artemis Mercer. My husband's a black cabbie, and I supported him 10 years ago when he spent 4 really difficult years doing the knowledge. You know, we went through a lot together so that he can become a black cabbie, so we thought it was a job for life. 10 years later, I'm watching him. He's depressed. It's soul destroying for him, coming out trying to do the job that he used to love, because TfL has created such a mess on our London streets. He can't do that job anymore, and he can't make the basic money that we need to pay our mortgage, or for his taxi, his insurance, his meter, everything. The impact that this is having on 25,000 taxi families, they're really struggling now to support themselves. A lot of cabbies are looking at alternative trades as well. The people applying to do the knowledge has dropped by 1/3 this year, according to our lovely Mayor Boris. There's no future for our taxi trade if this carries on. I don't know if we've got 5 years or 10 years left, but TfL, our own regulator, is destroying the iconic London taxi that's revered all over the world. And it's all about money, alright? They're issuing, in August alone, an average of 600 new minicab licences a week, alright? A week, alright? On the other hand, they're doing cycle lanes at cost of billions of pounds. They've got Boris bikes that are making a loss. Are they trying to make it up with the new licence fees from BHVs? Right, we've gone from the 8th most congested European city to the 1st now. Right, has that got any coincidence with them licensing Uber and all the amount of new vehicles that they're putting out on our streets? Why aren't they telling the truth? It's got a direct impact. Our NO2 levels apparently are so bad, 9,000 deaths a year, alright? Why aren't TfL acknowledging this? Why aren't they making the connection? It's very easy for them to hide, but this needs to get out there. It's not just families anymore, it's Londoners, it's public safety, alright? Touting in London is absolutely right, and they're doing so little to tackle the problem. According to the Met Police, there have been 54 rapes by illegal touters, alright? And these enforcement officers that TfL have got, all 14 of them on the two nights a week, they're not even allowed to approach touters without the presence of a police officer. What is the point of that, alright? How can they be tackling our problems when they are doing so little, alright? They make it out that it's about competition. It's not. We've always had competition, alright? There's always been other apps out there and everything. So have taxis, but we want fair regulation. Let us have fair regulation between taxis and private hire, and then we can have a level playing field. We're not having that at the moment. TfL are allowing minicabs to drive around with tinted windows, touting the whole lot, alright? And taxi drivers recently got letters from TfL for having a sticker in their windows saying TfL totally fail London. Is that a level playing field? I don't think so. What has our government got to hide? How many people know that Cameron's deceased son Ivan's godmother, Rachel Whetstone, is running Uber over here? Okay? Why aren't people being told that, alright? Rather than just these little snippets, making it out it's about competition when it isn't. Alright? It's soul destroying for us. 25,000 families, all right? We need to make a living as well, okay? And in any event, how can they be issuing all these new licenses to PhDs? How can they make a living? This Uber doesn't pay tax in this country, all right?
Are they registered to a tax haven?
Yeah, right. Our government is supporting a tax haven openly and blatantly, all right? So they're not tackling the problem. How can these PhD licenses, that a lot of them are subsidised by income support and whatever have you, because they can't, they're just working for below the minimum wage. There's not enough work for them. And they're all sitting around London, congesting our streets, adding to pollution. When's it going to end? It's got to start now, all right? We've got to start making a change now, because tomorrow will be too late.